Hey guys, I'm Maddie, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday makeup and hair routine. Today I decided to curl my hair. I usually between straightening and curling it, and today I just felt like curling it, so I kind of showed you the techniques I use when I curl my hair to get the curls to stay in and last long. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoy! So the first thing I do every day is fill in my eyebrows. I have really sparse eyebrows, especially in the front areas, so I think this helps just to make them look fuller. After I draw them in, I like to brush them out with the brush because I think it blends the color with your eyebrow a little bit better instead of looking a little too crazy or too dark. And on an everyday basis, this is what I do. I only sparsely fill them in. I don't carve them out or anything like that because I don't have time for that in the morning. And also I always moisturize before I do my makeup. My skin is naturally really dry, especially around my mouth area during the spring and fall seasons when I have allergies. So before I do anything, I always moisturize my face as well. So the next thing I do is I go in with concealer. I don't use foundation on an everyday basis. I usually only use foundation when I'm going to something nice or I have a dinner planned or something like that, or I'm going out for the weekend. But every day I use this concealer and I use the Tarte Shape Tape. I think that this covers everything and it makes you look so much brighter. So as you can see, I'm not even applying the concealer all over my face. I'm only using it in the areas that I'm super red or I have pimples or anything like that, and under my eyes because my eyes are always super dark when I wake up. And I'll kind of just keep adding more as I go because as I blend things out, I see that other things need attention and so on. So to pimples or exact red spots, I usually like to use my finger to blend it in. And that's just because I think that when you use your finger, you can actually target it a little bit more. And sometimes I think the Beauty Blender just spreads everything a little bit too much. So when I want it super exact, I use my finger. So the next thing I do on an everyday basis is I do use bronzer just because my concealer is obviously, well, not really right now, but usually it's a little bit lighter than my skin. So I like to use bronzer just to bronze up my face a bit and give it a little bit more life and depth to it. And lately I've been using the Marc Jacobs Coconut Bronzer. I'm a huge fan of this, but another one that's really good that is drugstore is the NYX one. Let me find it. The NYX one looks like this. It's super little, and this one is like $7, and I get this from Ulta, but you can get it at probably Target or other drugstores like that. As you guys can see, it just adds a little bit of color to my face, so I'm not just like one solid color. So the next thing I do, one of my favorite highlighters for this summer is this Cover FX liquid highlighter, but on an everyday basis, I think that takes too long to like blend out with my finger and stuff, so I use the Becca Champagne Pop one. So I barely do any eyeshadow on an everyday basis. Usually when I do something, it is the bronzer I used on my face and my crease, and that's about it. Okay, so my camera died in the middle of that, but yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with my bronzer that I used on my face, and I am going to be putting that just to my crease, and that's the only eyeshadow I'm gonna be doing. So as you can see, that just adds a little bit of depth to my eyes. I really like that look. For like a going out look, I would obviously add a little bit of extra dimension to my outer corner area, and I would add a shimmer to my eyelid, but for an everyday look, this is what we do. So also, I'm not a huge false lashes girl. I just kind of learned how to put them on recently. So I go in with my eyelash curler and my mascara. I got this from Target. I'm not exactly sure what brand it is, but it's not super expensive. It's super affordable. So yeah, I recommend it. So as you guys can see, there's obviously a huge difference between this eye and this eye. I think that just adding a little bit of mascara to your eyes really does make a difference. I don't know, it makes me feel way more girly. But I'm gonna do this eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with my upper lash mascara, and I use a different mascara for my bottom lashes because that, I don't even know what you would call it, the like brush part of it. The wand, the brush part of it is too thick, so I do use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara for my bottom lashes, but before I do that, I am going to put on a little bit of under eye eyeliner. So I use the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Aqua Eye Pencil XL. Long name. So I'm just gonna put this on real quick. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on my bottom lashes. Honestly, yeah, that's it for my makeup. This is what I do on an everyday basis. It usually takes a little bit faster than this, but my camera died and now I'm gonna take you guys with me to do my hair. Okay, so the first thing I do for my hair is I part it half and half. I only do halves because I get really tired and bored of doing my hair, so this is how we do it. Okay, so after I do that, I have half my hair down. I actually just got a haircut today, so I have kind of shorter ends in the front, but we'll work with it. So the heat protecting mist that I like is Hot Toddy Dry Bar. Looks like this. I got it at Sephora. Smells really good. I don't even know if it does anything, but it smells good, so that's all I care about. So usually on an everyday basis, I straighten my hair, but today I'm actually going to be curling it because I'm doing some stuff today, so I want to look a little bit more put together than when I just straighten my hair. So I usually curl away from my face, so they just kind of fall like that. I don't like super tight and crazy curls, so I just try to keep it loose and more towards the end of my hairs than the top of my hair. So as you can see, I'm kind of just curling from like here down. So my curling iron has like a clamp, but I don't use it because, if I'm being honest, I don't know how. So I always just pick it up and I use it like it's a wand. And I just do it like that. And I hold my hair for about like 10 seconds each, not super long because I do not want to damage it any more than probably already is. I learned how to curl my hair last year in like September, and I wasn't doing it well. My curls weren't staying in. I was getting really frustrated. I didn't really know what to do. So when I got my hair done in like November or something, the lady curled my hair and she said the key is to doing small chunks of hair at a time. So don't do really thick chunks of hair at a time. I don't really know why, but it just works so much better. Yeah, I just got my hair cut today, so it's a lot shorter than it was before. So this is gonna be a lot faster than it used to be. So I'm gonna finish this layer off camera and I'll be back for my top layer. Okay, so this bottom layer is done. It's just super loose, beachy kind of waves. So now for my top layer, if I can get it out, I'm kind of gonna be doing the same thing, but with even smaller chunks. How I like to curl my hair too is I like to take piece by piece. With the pieces really close to my face, I like to do super thin chunks of hair, as you can see. This to me just helps make it look a little bit more curled away from my face, which is what I want to look like. And for this one, I do bring it up a little bit higher to my head. So it looks really curly right now, but it won't look curly later. We're gonna run our fingers through it and it'll look a lot better. like right now they look super tight, and that is not the look I want, but don't worry, by the end of it they'll all be super loose, just like the bottom. And as I move my way back through my hair, I do start to use a little bit of thicker chunks just because I don't want the back of my head to be extremely curly. Okay, so I'm actually going to just finish my whole head of hair off camera, and I'll be back to show you what I do after I'm done curling it. So my camera stopped filming and I didn't realize, but what I just did to kind of get out the tighter curls that we had earlier, I use this argan oil, and it actually helps with my frizz also. I have naturally frizzy hair, so it helps just kind of tame everything and also just kind of make it look a little bit more silky and smooth. So that's one thing that I do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is pretty much what I do on an everyday basis. When I'm not curling my hair, I straighten it, but today I just kind of felt like curling it, so that's what I did. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye!